Alright, you guys, we are back for the final moments of all gold matches for you guys to see. Activates Prosperity, Chaining Max C. I mean, you know. Anywho, Ecclesia, Raigeki, and Skill Drain chose Ecclesia out of this and ended up normal summoning it just for the sake of not being able to give the opponent a draw. And opponent summons out Sandaeon the Time Lord, activates Brilliant Fusion, good old banned Brilliant Fusion from TCG land, and chain Ecclesia to put out Iris in defense. For Gem Knight Seraphonite by sending off 5 Rainbow Magician and Gem Knight Garnet. Sadly, Iris gonna get killed off, but she did her part by killing off Seraphonite. And then 5 Rainbow placed in Scale, and then Sandaeon. Burn for 2000. Lame. Activate Lightning Storm, killing all the back row. What do we hit? Slash Draw. Figured. Foolish Burial's Sun. Places rainy canvas down, places snowy canvas down. Sun sending the rain canvas, just so that we got another one. Sun banish to search snow. Normal summon snow. Snow placing rainbow. Snow banish from rainbow, special Aurora. Sandaeon shuffle back. Snow and Sun comes back. Summons out Zaphion the Time Lord. In this one, at the end of the battle, if this card battled, shuffle all spell traps your opponent controls straight to the deck. Lame. At this point, Aurora, Snow, and Sun ended up all banished for the Search of Snow and Thunder special out. Zaphion spin moves all 3 back to the deck. Oh, and what do you know? Drew into another Snow. Snow, Sun, and Aura comes back. Sun, Snow, and Thunder for Rainbow. Places Snow canvas. Sun comes back. Places another Snow down. Sun banish to search Snow. Normal summon Snow. Places Rainbow. Snow banish from Rainbow. Special Thunder. Thunder replaces Snow with Thunder. Zaphion comes back to the deck. That is. Snow and Sun comes back. Michion the Time Lord. In this one, cut your opponent's points in half. Okay, that is gross. Snow banish all from Thunder, return that Michion, and then that's Scoop. And this next clip, judging by the hand, normal Ecclesia, the Iris Swordsoul in defense, just to play around Lightning Storm. Activates Dragon Shrine, sending Dark Worm. Dark Worm attempt to activate, but Ghost Spell keeps Dark Worm in check. Scales to gate 0, activates Duelist Alliance to grab Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon, scales to Supreme King Dragon Odd Eyes fuses, no choice from hand, for Vortex Dragon. As for Vortex Dragon here, so Odd Eyes and a Pendulum to make it. Adai's name, and then a Pendulum. Yep. So the case about Vortex is when this card is special summoned, target one opponent, face up attack position monster. Glad we got Iris in defense. Kick it back to the hand. And on top of that, whenever a spell track card or another monster's effect is activated as a quick effect, you can shuffle one face up Pendulum monster from your extra deck into the deck, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Each effect of Odd-Eyes Vortex Dragon once per turn. No face up extra deck targets. Vortex effect is not live, resulting it being killed and ended up scooped. And this next clip of this matchup, judging by the hand, okay, looks like we're up against some fish type shenanigans, maybe? Who knows? So, Fishborg Archer. If this card is in your graveyard and you control no monsters during either of your main phases, discard one water, special out this card from your graveyard, but kill all monsters you control at the beginning of this turn's battle phase except for waters. And then the effect of Fishborg Archer once per turn. And then Silent Sea Nettle here. If you control a water monster, obviously, special summon this card from your hand. Can't special anything else except waters the turn you do this. And the turn, yeah, that's right. And on top of that, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target up to 3 water monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them back into the deck. Each effect of Silent Sea Nettle once. Sync 7. White Aura Monoceros. Water Tuner, non-tuner. Water Tuner. And that's 7 right there. So, White Aura Monoceros. First chance that it gets synchro summoned, you can target one fish monster in your graveyard, special it, but it cannot attack this turn. Obviously, it's turn 1, literally can't attack with it. And then a revival once. If this card you control gets killed by battle, or actually, no, not by battle. If this card you control gets killed by opponent's card and sent to the graveyard. Okay, so I was right. So technically by either battle or card effect, you know, new text in this new age version of Yu-Gi-Oh! That is. Banish one other water monster from your graveyard, special summon this card, and if you do, treat it as a tuner. Revive Fishborg Archer. Oh! Okay, Silent Sea Nettles is the cause about not being able to special anything else but waters, and then Swordsoul, Supreme Sovereign, Chain Ying. Not gonna lie though, when they first made Chain Ying, I thought for sure he would have been a different attribute at the very least that isn't water, but wow. Okay, so level 10 water worm with 3000 attack and defense, and it is a requirement of tuner and non-tuner, so generic 10. 3 and a 7 makes sense. For each banished card, this card gains 100 attack and defense, and monsters your opponent controls lose 100 attack and defense. If this card will be killed by a card effect, banish one card from your graveyard instead. Okay, so saving grace, as long as there's cards in graveyard, which there are plenty of. If a card or cards is banished, it doesn't matter whose, outside of the damage step, banish one card each from your opponent's field and graveyard. Yeah, I think Chain Ying easily wrecks this deck so bad, because first chance, if I end up banishing something, chances are I'm actually going to lose the game from the get-go because of Chain Ying. So, can I even get out of this mess? I don't know. Activates Whitefish Salvage here. Target one fish in your graveyard, add it to your hand, and then the recursion is once. If this card in your possession gets killed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, take one fish monster from your deck and either add it to the hand, Rhoda, or special it out, E-Telly for fish. Adds back Monoceros and one set. Setting to 2, normal Sun, and not much I can do in terms of dealing with Chain Ying. So flip up Thunder, flip up Rainbow canvases. Silent Sea Nettle banished, just to get the fish for Archer. Shuffle back to the deck. Wait, what? Hold on. If a card or cards is banished outside of the damage deck, which he did do that, banish one card each from field and... Oh, I have no graveyard right now. So right now, Chain Ying is not live. Okay, that makes sense. But regardless, if I put something in the graveyard, Chain Ying is going to be immediately live from the get-go, because anything I do in terms of banishing stuff, Chain Ying is the biggest threat to this deck, and it is a fatal error. So, double fin shark here, normal summon, target one level 3 or 4 water fish in your grave, special it out in defense, so reborns it of course, but negate its effects. Consider himself lucky that he has no legal targets in the graveyard, because have he do that, I was going to end up triggering Iris out of nowhere, just so that any following play he would do, it would have been either A, get another monster out, or B, if he gets something out of the extra deck, it would have been end up killed. So, regardless of double fin shark, normal summon, and on top of that, the turn you do this, can't special summon anything else except waters. Special Silent Angler, obviously not hard to control a water, to special him out, and show me Bahamut Shark. There's the Bahamut Shark. Banish Sun from Rainbow, just to special Snow, and of course, show me Totally Awesome. We all know what's up with that Bahamut Toad strats. Once per turn, during the standby phase, no matter whose standby phase it is, detach one, special one frog straight from your deck. So obviously, most of the deck he has is nothing but fish, for that matter, in terms of main deck uses. And once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell trap or another monster effect as a quick effect, send one aqua, basically Toad himself, from hand or face up, field to the grave, negate it, and if you do, destroy it. Then you have the option to set it to your side of the field. If this card is sent to the grave, target a water in your graveyard, including Toad, add it back to the hand. Most cases, extra deck. Whitefish Salvage, getting Silent Angler. Snow banish off of Thunder. Toad negates Snow. Toad gets himself back. Chain Ying for 33. I thought I swore... Oh, the turn you do the detach cannot attack for the rest of the turn. For Bahamut specifically. Okay, fair, fair. Snow and Sun comes back. Places down the Snow canvas. Normal summon Rain. Snow banish off from Thunder. Return Chain Ying. Rain banish off from Thunder. Return Bahamut. And Sun gets in for 16. Snow And rain comes back. Whitefish salvage. Grassbat double fin shark. Normal summons double fin shark. Special silent angler. Oh! Stealth Kragan. So level 4 waters in general to make it. Yep. The case about Stealth Kragan, fantastic card artwork for a UR, by the way. Everybody becomes water. Once per turn during the main phase as a quick effect, you can destroy one water monster your opponent controls, and if you do, burn your opponent equal to half the attack it had on the field. So this is the watery version of Zodiac Trident. If this Xyz summon card gets killed, you can special summon Stealth Kragan spawns straight from your extra deck up to the number of materials that this card had. Then you can attach up to one water monster from your graveyard to each of those special summon monsters as material. Jesus Christ, Stealth Kragan is ridiculous. Kragan activates, Snow tags out just to get the special summon. And going for the record, I really didn't think that Stealth Kragan would end up does not target kill something, but at the same time, I said to myself, anything I do in terms of leaving a monster out on the field, it's going to get immediately killed. So I thought, you know what, we'll have Snow getting tagged out because it is our heaviest defender of 22. Just a special cloud off a rainbow. And in this context, if he pops Sun, it's not going to be live right now until I get a weather spell trap from the hand. But otherwise, the fish player scooped. And this next clip of this challenge, okay, first of all, judging by those sleeves, first of all, love the fire and the wind ones that they have from the shop, and ended up getting both of them. So first things first, the sleeves, I'm convincing something windy based for that matter. And then looking at this hand, yeah, this hand is way past doable. Nothing right now. Okay. Activates Prosperity. Going for 3 just for safekeeping. Rain, Bell, and Snow Canvas. Grabs Bell just in case. Snow, normal summon, places its own canvas. Banish the snow. Grabs Thunder. And we are set in stone. Snow comes back. Okay, this should be a challenge up against Harpy ladies. So, courtesy of Sisters of the Rose, they did give fantastic support of Harpy ladies, and it makes it so that cards such as Perfumer, Oracle, and any other Harpy support monsters get their names treated as Harpy Lady. So that means cards such as Alluring Mirror Split, the Feather Roost, Hunting Ground get their synergies off. Like, too many things in terms of Harpy related cards. So, as for Harpy Perfumer, normal or special, add 1 spell trap from deck to hand that specifically lists Harpy Lady Sisters in the text. So she's the Stratos of spell traps that listed sisters in the text. And then if you control a level 5 or higher Harpy monster when you activate this effect, you can also add a second such card with a different name amongst the first. So basically, I'm literally convincing Harpy's pet dragon on board. It is a +1/+2 of sorts. But lucky for us, Ash keeps the Perfumer in check. Activate Swallow's Nest. Okay, this is where the Harpy player... Oh no, never mind. Ash does not target, so generally it's no difference. So, tribute 1 face-up Winged Beast monster, special 1, Winged Beast, straight from your deck with the same level. Show me the Wind Barrier statue, because I'm gonna skill drain it. Just show me the Wind Barrier statue. Okay, never mind about the Wind statue. As for Harpy Harpist here, when this card is normal summon, it didn't. Target one other Winged Beast monster you control, and 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, kick him back to the hand, and then during the end phase, if this card is in the graveyard, just because it was sent there this turn, add 1 level 4 Winged Beast monster with 15 or less attack from deck to hand. Snow Banish adds rain. And if you guys noticed, thanks to skill drain, no more of that Harpy lady name treatment. Snow comes back, summons Thunder. Thunder replaces skill drain, which the Harpy lady name treatment is turned on again. Places the Rainbow canvas. Snow Banish off from Rainbow, special Aurora, and Thunder and Aurora getting in there. Same battle. Thunder Banish off from Snow, grabs Rain Canvas just in case of Hunting Ground. Technically, even with Hunting Ground on board, it doesn't make a difference due to Aurora exists, because according to Hunting Ground, first chance a Harpy lady is normal or special, pops a spell trap anywhere on the field. So the only threat of Hunting Ground will be this set skill drain, which sooner or later I'm going to use it. So the idea is, whenever Hunting Ground comes up, we're going to make sure to activate the Rainy Canvas first chance it gets activated, just so that the skill drain is not dying. Snow and Thunder comes back. Summons out Harpy Lady 1. All wins gain 300. Elegant Egotist for Harpy Lady Sisters. Swallow's Nest once again. And I'm going to flip up Skill Drain again. Show me Wind Barrier statue, because I know you do play it. For another Harpist. And then Cyber Shield here. A rather old equipped spell specifically for the Harpies. Obviously, hooking it up to the sisters for that matter, extra 500 boost. Sisters over Aurora, we can't let that happen. Snow Banish off from Rain, return to Shield. Thunder get to search for Cloudy Canvas. Cyber shields it back, and 1 set. Oh, wait a minute. Put that set back as Aurora gets banished off a Rain Canvas. Snow, Thunder, Aurora comes back, Cloud Summon, Cloudy Canvas, Cloud, Snow, and Aurora, Rainbow Multiplier. Thunder replaces Skill Drain with Thunder Canvas, Thunder Banish off a Rainbow, Special Sun, just so that Sun gets banished off from Thunder, return to Sisters, and Rainbow over Harpist. Harpist getting Channeler. And at this point, we got too many negates to put up with, and it is too much for the Harpy Lady player. Sun and Thunder comes back. Normal Summon Channeler. As for a channeler here, discard 1 Harpy card, spell trap included, special 1 Harpy monster straight from the deck in defense outside of channeler, and then while you control a dragon, she's a level 7. Sun banish all from Rainbow to negate destroy channeler. And then Harpy Lady players scoop. And last but not least, looking at this hand, all I can say is we better use those hand traps at a proper time. Because if we use it too early, we're pretty much going to lose the game from the get-go outside of draw, just so that no searching at this point. So, up against Aromages, Aromage plants. As for Aroma Guarding here, once per turn, if you control an Aroma monster, gain 500. Also, have all monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense until the end of your opponent's turn, even if it leaves. If a face-up Aroma monster gets killed by battle or card effect sent to grave, gain 1000. Summons out Laurel for Sun Avalon Dryas. So, Laurel here, yep. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, it's about to be sooner rather than later. Special this card from your hand. If you gain life, target 1 non-tuner plant anywhere on the field, it is treated as a tuner this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard, gain 5. So, you know, this is where the life point starts. Laurel gain 5, another Laurel. Laurel and Sunavalon Dryas for Jasmine. And I'm convincing not playing the Sunavalon or the Sunseed guy since Dryas did not trigger. As for Aromaseraphine Jasmine here, this is the card you want to stop the most. Well, technically, funny enough about Jasmine, by the way, originally my game plan was I wanted to use the Ash on a Jasmine, but I thought to myself, we want to save the Ash for something else. Now, as for Jasmine here, 2 plants to make it, Dryas and Laurel. For a weird reason enough about Aromages, I don't know why they are labeled plants. Also, the aroma name, I get it as well. If your life points are higher than your opponent's, this card and any plant monster that it points to cannot be killed by battle. Tribute 1 monster that this card points to, special 1 plant from your deck in defense. So basically, extra lone fire, of course. And then first chance you gain life at a plant from deck to hand. As for Rose Girl, face up plant monster you control sent to the grave outside of the damage step. Special this from your hand. If a plant monster is on the field and this card is in the grave, add this to the hand. 1 Rose Girl effect per turn and only once that turn. One effect or the other, can't do both. Aroma Garden triggers, gain to 5. Jasmine, Searching, Aromaseraphine, Angelica. During anyone's turn, discard this, target 1 aroma monster in your graveyard, gain life equal to that target's attack. While your life points are higher, obviously, you control an aroma monster, and this card's in your graveyard, special it out, but banish it whenever it leaves. Each effect of Angelica once. Fires off the Droll, just so that no more searching. In response to Droll, Angelica targets Laurel. Gain to 8. Angelica comes back. Jasmine tributes Rose Girl for Aromage Marjoram. Life points are higher, obviously. No battle damage from attacks involving all plants. When a plant monster you control gets killed by battle, special summon this card from your hand, then gain 500. And on top of that, if you gain life, target cards in your graveyard up to the number of aroma monsters you control, banish them. So DD Crow on steroids of the archetype. These two together for Aroma Seraphie, Sweet Marjoram. While your life points are higher, obviously, your opponent cannot target plant monsters you control within card effects. And as for each of the effects, first chance, it gets Synchro Summon, add 1 Human Winds, Dry Winds, or Blessed Winds from deck to hand. Sadly, Droll is a card, can't search it. If you gain life, target 1 card your opponent controls, kill it. Summons out Snow. Snow places Thunder. Thunder returns Jasmine back to the extra. Setting 1. Snow comes back and flips up Rainbow. Aroma Garden gain 5. Marjoram goes after Thunder. Snow banish off of Rainbow. Special shot Aurora. Mark of the Rose here snatches the Aurora by banishing a plant. Okay, so basically your hand was, like this whole time, your hand was Laurel, another Laurel, Mark of the Rose, Aroma Garden, and Rose Girl. Wow, cracked. Rose Girl, Marjoram the Synchro, and my Aurora Stolen getting in there. Aurora and Rose Girl for Needle Fiber. Needle Fiber activates. Ash Blossom keeps Needle Fiber in check. And 1 set. Snow comes back. Ice Dragon's Prison. And Snow escapes from Rainbow. Because, to be fair, anything I get out of this will end up banished off from Ice Dragons. Summons out Thunder. Firebird tags out for Shooting Riser Dragon. Welcome to the limited section, Shooting Riser. Thunder banish off from its own canvas. Return Marjoram. Snow and Thunder comes back. Activates Aroma Gardening. Now, Aroma Gardening here, normal or special, an Aroma monster outside of the damage step, gain 1,000. When an opponent's monster declares an attack while your life points are lower than the opponent's, special summon 1 Aroma straight from your deck. Each effect of Aroma Gardening once. And at this point, we got full knowledge now. Snow, banish off a Rainbow, special Sun. Snow comes back. Sun, Snow, and Thunder. Rainbow multiplier once again. Sun comes back by sending Thunder as I place down another one. Sun banish off from Rainbow, special Thunder, normal Snow for the Snow canvas. Snow banish, return Shooting Riser, Thunder, and Rainbow getting in there. And at this point, we got too many negates and compulsing spell traps like no tomorrow. Snow comes back, call by the grave on Snow, Thunder banish to negate call by via Rainbow. Sun comes back. Sun returns Aroma Gardening. Sun and Thunder comes back. And ladies and gentlemen, that is game. We are out of gold as we enter platinum. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And I'll catch you guys next time.